things being discussed in comments. I think that's healthy. I think that's good. But I think what was really interesting about it is that almost everyone actually agreed, but yet there were just little nitpicky things that people continuously disagreed about. So, first of all, let's talk about what everyone agreed on. Radiant Roar breaks this goddamn game, alright? I consider it deeply, deeply, deeply frustrating just how easy it is to pull off Mystic Arts in this game. Because Radiant Roar especially is overpowered as hell. Heals your whole party, does massive damage. I mean, it unmakes fights. And everyone discussing it kind of talked about just how kind of cheap Radiant. And even in the episode last time, I felt like, I said, I almost feel like I'm abusing this. But the game designers made it so you could use this often. So it's obviously something they intended, but it feels wrong. And I very much stand by that. Because it did feel very, very wrong. The thing that I still disagree with, and everyone, well, not everyone, I would say most of the people commenting pretty much agreed with me that you should be able to use anything you have available in a game and not feel bad about it. But every once in a while, there were a few people that were just like, well, no, I mean, if something seems overpowered, then you as a player have a moral obligation not to use it. And I'm like, bullshit. No, I'm not a game designer. I'm not going to sit here. You know, to me, it's like, if someone is trying to kill me, and that's where the situation I was in, yes, I'm going to use every freaking tool at my disposal to stay alive. Why would you think otherwise? If someone comes at me in a dark alley with a knife, and I have a semi-automatic pistol, I'm not going to be like, whoa, 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 here, let me put this down and go and get a knife so that we can fight fairly. No, I'm going to blow the asshole away. And yes, I realize that's a real-life example versus a game example, but I'm very story-driven. If I'm in a situation and Emil is going to die, I'm going to use the techniques I have that will keep Emil from dying. Duh. That said, however, I do certainly agree. I think that an over-reliance on Radiant Roar is both boring for me to play and boring for you to watch. So I did go ahead and grind a little bit. We'll see if I have to grind more, but Emil is up to level 40, Marta's at 37, so we're roughly at the level this chapter expects us to be. The only problem is this chapter seems almost over, so I bet Regal and Sheena are going to jump up to, I don't know, 46, 48, something like that, and then Emil and Marta will be playing catch-up. But oh well. First floor lobby. Let's move on with the game. Because no one likes to hear me bitch. Moving on. Oh, I should probably say, because I just did a whole bunch of quests. That was the other thing. I killed a lot of, you know, monsters. It did pretty good damage. I really almost feel like that fight last time was designed for Radiant Roar. I really do. Because I was fighting a whole bunch of other monsters that were in their 40s for the quest, and I was doing fine damage to them. It was just those things that I did almost nothing to. But you know what? Let's not dwell on it. Let's dwell on this person. Hey there. Oh, I already talked to you. Seems with the other somebody Altamira, but it's so cold here. Where's the weather getting colder in Altamira? But I never mentioned this cold. I don't think it's that cold. Aww. Oh, I don't get to talk about that? That's so sad. Cold weather, the number of tourists will decline. How are the Elemental Railway still in service? Well, I hope so. I can't very well get to the presidential company building. This is the one thing that I completely... There's no way a resort would have this. How would that ever work with a reasonable number of people going through? To the casino. What? Oh, lame. What is the point of having a mother-flipping resort town if you don't have a casino open? That's where your money comes from. Wow, that seemed... You didn't even get to see it pull in this version. That's lame. As a member of the sales department, I couldn't be happy with sales. I work at the mail order product development division. Mail order work, we have to keep a lot of trade secrets. Such as... My profits are up again this quarter. After George's business acumen, surely you wonder, behold. Well, I heard our profits were falling due to recent interference from monsters in some business sectors. Hello, man. I have an appointment with a Lazaro employee, but I arrived a bit too early. No one's responding to the fact that Regal is here? It's a little bit sad. I will go to the president's office last, because I have a feeling that that's going to be where I'm supposed to go. I forget why we're here, actually. I think we're reporting on what's going on at the mine. I heard the president company returned. I have no idea what sort of person he is, though. And the opportunity to add civil rights literature to our archives as the world's emerged. We can barely make room for it all. I love the way the email walks. I think I've said that before, but I've been stuck in Rattatas mode for so long. No scene there either. How sad. I've had the honor of maintaining this garden ever since the company first opened its doors. Alright, president's office.
Master Regal.
Oh, I'm very glad you got dressed at some point.
Hello, George. Sorry to worry you.
I'm just glad that you're safe.
Thank you. Now, right to business. I have something I need to discuss with you immediately.
Regal does not play around.
What is it, sir?
It's about the X-Sphere mine. You see?
Fade out of exposition, because we don't want to voice
So
that
we'll
kind of
need
stuff.
to demolish the mine again and cut it off from the Temple of Earth.
Understood, sir. I'll send an investigative team immediately.
The Vanguard is attacking the city!
How does the Vanguard get this many members? Do you know how many of them I've killed?
What?
An attack here? Why would they?
I don't really understand, but they're requesting we hand over the daughter of their leader.
Oh, we'll hand her over with a sword.
Oh no!
They claim we kidnapped her and are holding her hostage. Apparently this attack is in retaliation.
That's a lie. I'm going to set them straight.
They won't listen to you.
Marta!
Why would you... Oh, idiot.
It's too dangerous to let Marta go out there alone. We have to go after her.
Obviously, why would she
Yes.
run off by herself?
George, I want you to declare a state of emergency for Altamira. Institute a curfew until this situation is under control.
We're about to go control it, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's hurry.
I have a feeling... Okay, they did give me my strongest... No, they did. Get in here. Every time I see Corrigan's name, I think it's Kerrigan. So I'm like, holy crap, Kerrigan's in my party. Kerrigan's amazing. Here we go.
Marta, wait!
Why are you all...
Why do you think we're here? You're about to go running up to people that want to capture you and being like, hey, go away.
It's too dangerous for you to rush out there. You need to calm down and think this through.
What is that? Is that a pirate symbol over there?
But Altamira's in danger, and it's my fault.
How is it your fault? Oh, hi, Hawk.
Hawk is coming this way.
This isn't good. We need to find a place to hide.
Why are we hiding from him?
Let's retreat back to the hotel for now. We'll be able to blend in with the tourists there.
Sheena, you're supposed to be a ninja and good at blending in, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna recognize Marta.
But none of the people in Altamira deserve this.
We don't want to cause a scene here either. Otherwise, it really would look like Lazareno kidnapped you.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Oh, hi.
Man, things sure went to hell in a hurry. Is there anything the idiot Vanguard won't try?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I wasn't trying to blame you.
She's right. You shouldn't feel responsible.
But
Let's go back to the hotel and figure out a plan. If we all put our heads together, we're bound to find a way to resolve this.
okay.
So they're here for Marta. Do they not know what Marta looks like? Because she's kind of right there. like, I really don't understand how the hell... You know, here we'll blend in with the tourists by walking past all of these Vanguard people who totally know what Marta looks like. We can talk to them, they don't respond. Oh, promise? What happens if I try and leave? Oh, they put up a barrier, wow. That's intense. They didn't give you guys a lot of lines, did they? Oh, hey, it's a new line. I just complained about that. Thank you, game. Again, I don't understand why none of them are reacting to the fact that Marta's in the party. You know? I really don't know how we're supposed to blend in, although maybe the blending in idea has more value if even when we just walk up and say, hey, they're like, I don't really know about how to support Marta.
Damn, you're that Vanguard girl.
It's Alice!
Didn't we, like, kill you with Sheena's butt?
What a coincidence! The goddess Marta must be smiling upon me because I'm so adorable.
Yeah, that's totally happening.
We're not handing over Marta.
Oh, wow! So you mean you really did kidnap Commander Brute's one and only daughter?
Alice, you know... I don't know if she's just a bad liar or if she's an idiot. What is that line supposed to portray to me?
Rico would never do something like that. He was worried about us, so he was helping me. I really couldn't care less. You're with Lezareno and won't go back to Commander Brute. That's all the justification we need for the Vanguard to crush Altamira.
Or for Altamira to crush the Vanguard.
Ugh. I'd be more than happy to beat the stuffing out of you, but I have orders from the Commander, so I'll be patient.
You've tried that once before if you don't remember.
You have until morning. We've set up operations in the casino. If you return Mart to us, we'll spare this town. But if you don't come back by tomorrow, then we'll just have to kill everyone.
So the casino's back in... It makes sense the Vanguard would be like, hey, as long as we're here, let's open the casino up. Woohoo.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, we've already rigged bombs all over the city.
You've been in the city for 2 minutes!
And don't even try to get the hostages out. Our people have the city surrounded. Have fun thinking it over.
I mean... Moments like this really bother me in games. Simply because I refuse to believe that a little ragtag group of, like, insurgents... Because that's the thing. The Vanguard have not... I guess they actually have been shown as a lot more than a ragtag band of insurgents. At the beginning of the game, I thought they were just some people that were trying to oppose... And what does it mean Martel must be surprised? They hate the Church of Martel. I am so confused. But I'm like, they really put the heroes into a corner when the heroes should have enough... It actually makes sense, and I don't want it to make sense. I don't like being pushed around in late game by characters that I've been beating on a regular basis. You know, I don't feel like that's correct, but at the same time, they have an army and I don't, so I guess it does work. I just don't like it.
I've got to go see Daddy.
Daddy doesn't even exist. I'm half convinced that Daddy is not even real and got killed a long time ago, and it's just been freaking Dex impersonating the whole time.
Marta!
Just wait. Like Lloyd always says, there has to be another way. First, let's find a place where we can talk this over.
Well, there's a lot of rooms in this hotel.
Sheena's right. You may use the royal suite on the top floor.
We already did that last episode. It cost us 1,000 gold.
I'm going to meet with the others at the company to discuss any course of action that might get the people out of the city.
There should be some Mizuho scouts here too. I'll go see if there's anything we can do. You two stay here and rest.
We should find a place where we can talk privately. Okay, now that we've determined this place, we're both leaving.
Marta, let's go.
Okay.
Emil is like, I am not letting you even think about just running off by yourself. Alright, we'll go ahead and save this again. But I think the real thing that makes me so incredulous is that the Vanguard attacked the city, established complete and utter control, corralled everyone into the hotel, set bombs up everywhere, in like half a second. It was so, I mean, it's like we heard they were attacking, and by the time we had run out of the hotel, they had fully occupied the city. What? So that, I think that's the real reason that scene just seems unreal and confusing.
This is all my fault. It's all because I was so naive.
And also, I can't believe the resort town doesn't have some defenses of its own.
You can't think about it that way.
Oh, she
You
can.
tried to stop the Vanguard from using Ratatosk's core for evil. There's nothing wrong with that.
But I'm just a kid after all. I realize now how powerless I really am.
What does that have to do with you being right or wrong about taking Ratatosk's core? I have difficulty believing that your response will be, well, I'm just a kid. No one that's actually a kid says that.
If I didn't have the core on me, I'd probably be lying dead somewhere.
But you're alive. And Regal and Sheena are off trying to find us a way out of all of this. And maybe there's something we can do.
Thanks. But I probably only have two options right now. I can run away and abandon everyone in the city. Or...
Didn't you just hear what they said? Lloyd, there's always a better way. And for some reason in this world, that's true. It would be awesome if she actually had to come to terms with that choice, but they're going to find another way to do it.
Or what?
Tenebrae, hold Emil back!
Get out of my way, Tenebrae!
I cannot do that.
Tenebrae, you serve me, not her.
If Marta goes back to the Vanguard, they'll use Ratatosk's core to do terrible things.
Your other self should already know.
Tenebrae, you'd betray me?
Wait. Tenebrae's working with the Vanguard?
Please remember. Remember the time when you were killed.
I am so confused now, because Tenebrae has always been siding with me over Marta, albeit so slightly. My job was to protect Marta, but why would Tenebrae stop me from doing that?
I don't care if I was asked or not. Let me go!
Yeah, you could just run past him. Wait, what? What the flying actual fuck? I don't care if I was asked to let me go. Oh, well, you put it that way, I guess I'll get out of your way. Was Tenebrae betraying me and serving the van? What was the point of that scene? Although I like Ratatosk's theme here.
It appears she wasn't lying. They've planted bombs all over the city.
And even though you guys are down here in the lobby, you probably didn't stop Marta, did you?
My scouts tell me they have the perimeter of the city surrounded as well. If we knew where all the bombs were, we'd have a way out of this.
Hey, have either of you seen Marta?
No.
We just got back. What happened to her?
She's gonna give herself up to save the city.
That fool!
They're based in the casino, so she must have gone there.
Damn it!
Don't run off as well.
So we should just send her to die?
No, you should stop. Oh my god, this reminds me when I freaking play Heroes of the Storm and everyone just goes off and does their own thing. I'm like, work together, you idiots!
Calm down. Marta is Brute's daughter. They wouldn't just kill her like that.
But...
The fact that we know where they are works to our advantage.
what do you mean?
We know they've planted bombs throughout the city. It's safe to assume the detonator for those bombs is in the casino.
Only if you assume that there is a detonator and they're not timed.
We'll rescue Marta and destroy the detonator. They'll at least be powerless for a moment.
I get it. And before they can recover, we evacuate all the citizens.
Again, why are we assuming the bombs have a detonator?
Exactly.
All right, I'll go meet with my Mizuho scouts to hammer down a plan to evacuate everyone. I won't be long.
I need to make some arrangements as well. Emil, wait here, and don't do anything
Oh, he's doing
rash.
rash things.
It might do you some good to get some rest.
Marta.
Okay, I am going to go save... out of my way, sir. I'm going to go save... I'm half tempted to go and get stronger monsters out, because I have a bad feeling Emil's going to run in alone. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Alright, let's go rest, or at least let's go trigger this scene. I have a very big doubt that we're going to be resting. Again...
Emil, forgive me.
I don't understand you, Tenebrae. Why? Why?
I'll forgive you once we get Marta back in one piece. No, make that if we get Marta back in one piece and the citizens aren't hurt. Then I'll forgive you.
That's actually a cool line right there. This is the first time Ratatosk Emil has shown compassion and caring for other people than Marta.
You've changed. Lady Marta would surely be ecstatic to hear what you just said.
I'm gonna give the body back to him. He probably won't remember any of this, so you'll need to explain it to him. I'm sure you were listening to our conversation anyway.
I will do as you wish.
Wake up, Emil.
It's interesting that Ratatosk has the full ability to take over and give back, and Emil doesn't actually seem to be able to resist him or take his body back.
We're ready.
Oh, right. Tenebrae explained things to me. Is Marta still safe?
Well, I haven't gotten word that she's left the city.
We must execute the plan while it's still dark. Now, to the casino.
Let's go.
Yes.
Why in the world would you have level 42 while the level 13 and 15 make it my party? It's good thing I didn't get an ambush game. It's very possible I am actually having to do this without Marta.
I'll need to wear these handcuffs for this part of the plan.
Why do you have to wear those?
Real just likes them. I'm sure he'll have a different answer, but he just really likes them.
These are no ordinary handcuffs. They're actually a type of remote control device.
Huh?
I can use these to control the casino's power grid.
Wow, that's perfect.
However, the device is a prototype, and its viable control range is small. We'll need to get inside the casino for it to work.
So why would you make a prototype power grid control device in the form of handcuffs? You kind of sidestepped the actual issue there, Regal.
So once we're in and use the handcuffs... Wait, why does it have to look like handcuffs anyway?
Oh wow, I almost expected to just gloss over that.
Ah, I see. You're going to use your status.
That's exactly right. I'm the president of the Lezareno Company and a Tetha Alan Duke. I ought to make quite a present for them.
You sure you're all right with this, Regal? I mean, being in handcuffs again?
Don't worry, I'm used to it.
It's the fact that you're used to it that worries me.
That's actually what I was just saying too.
If he's a present for the Vanguard, should we tie a pink ribbon on him or something?
Hey, Sheena's got one.
Forget that. We want them to accept the present, not refuse it.
I'm afraid I have to agree. All right, let's go.
I think it'd be awesome if Regal had a pink ribbon. We made Sheena take her ribbon off and gave it to Regal.
You think Marta's okay?
Well, it is Alice we're dealing with. It's impossible to be certain, but I doubt even she'd dare to kill the commander's daughter.
Exactly. All we need to do is find the weak spot in their plan and exploit it. Marta's gonna be fine. Although I'm gonna have to give that girl a talking to when this is over. She can't just run off like this.
Yeah. Marta, please be okay.
Alright. Operation Save Plot Device, go. I am sorry, I have a very difficult time believing / accepting that Marta ran off twice to basically certain death. Although at least in the second time, I do believe that she would have, you know, this time she did it knowingly. Rather than, I'm gonna go talk to him.
They've completely taken control of the city.
When you consider all the blood that would be spilled, our plan is far more desirable than open resistance.
Wow, Regal.
Hmm?
It's just, I was struck by your keen insight.
Well, he's older than you. He's been through a lot, and he understands what works and what doesn't.
You'll be like this when you're older, too.
You mean walking around in handcuffs like a convict?
It's better than wearing a ribbon.
That's for sure.
I'm a little bit sad that no one's referenced the fact that Sheena's wearing a ribbon.
Regal, I'm sorry about earlier.
Hmm?
That thing I said about presents needing a ribbon, it was a stupid joke. I shouldn't have made fun of you like that.
It's all right.
I mean, I actually sort of think wearing a ribbon would suit you. You know, being an aristocrat and everything. Or maybe not a ribbon, but a rose?
A rose.
Like you could wear it in your hair or clench it in your teeth?
I've sent roses to ladies before, but I can't say I've ever worn one. Besides, if I were to do something like that, Sheena would never let me live it down.
Actually, it might look kind of good.
What?
Rose by any other name would look as dumb. And none of these Vanguard guys care that I'm just wandering around.
What do you want?
We brought a present for Lady Alice.
A present?
Yes.
What's the present?
I am.
The renowned, super powerful president of the Lezareno Company, Duke Regal Bryant. You may have heard of him.
And this Vanguard isn't at all suspicious by the fact that he seemed completely composed and okay with being a present.
Well, how about it?
Yes, but why would you bring him here?
We want to become members of the Vanguard.
This is our offering to Lady Alice.
All right. We will notify Lady Alice. Come with me.
All right. This almost looks like the same place, but it's not.
She says you may enter. Be sure to watch your manners.
How does she say that? You clearly only talked to that guy. And he did not go upstairs in order to clarify.
Sweet! Sneaking past these guards is easy as pie.
Yes, that was rather easy.
They do seem to lack a certain dedication to their work.
Exactly. Hey, wait, Tenaby. Aren't you gonna say something like, I quite agree, sweetie pie?
Sweetie pie? I hardly think this is the time to be exchanging
Where would that
such
come from? That's not something somebody would
You're
ever
missing
say.
the point. Making bad jokes and puns is your thing. Sweet. Easy as pie. Sweetie pie. Get it?
Let's see. Sweet. It's sweetie pie until the bitter end, correct?
Never mind.
So, do we go or not? I guess we did. Okay, it almost looked like it's the same kind of area. No, we're over here. What's over here? I want to watch a play. Why did you guys arrest the play people? I want to watch a play. That's one thing this game has not had is a play or anything. That was one of my favorite parts of Grayson's. I'm not really sure we're sneaking in. Wait, you're the only one in the casino? You're dumb.
So, you're the ones who want to join the Vanguard.
Yes.
Bringing Regal straight to me with such a transparent lie? You're more stupid than I thought.
Wow, it's really bad if Alice is calling you stupid.
Hockey, arrest them, will you? I'll go fetch Commander Brute. You lock them up in the prison. You're also in charge of the detonator while I'm gone.
Oh my god.
Please, leave everything to me.
I do have to say Alice made the scene there.
Emil!
Fools. You can rot in here.
Marta, thank goodness you're all right.
They must not have done their research. Prisons do not hold Regal at all. He's been in several and they've never worked out.
Why are you all here?
We found a way to save you, along with the city.
I'd given up hope on finding a way to do both.
I know, because you're impatient as...
You're the one who taught me that you can't give up so easily.
Emil, thank you.
Have you seen Hawk with anything that could be a bomb detonator?
Now that you mention it, yes. I saw Alice hand something like that to Hawk.
Once again, that's impossible. Alice had control of the detonator until just a few minutes ago. Marta was in the jail cell the entire time. There's no windows in here.
She said something about a switch that could destroy the city.
Yeah, he did have some weird thing hanging from his neck.
All right, then we need to go after Hawk. Everyone ready? Let the mission begin.
Whoa.
The power for the entire casino is out. The lock on this prison cell should be disengaged
Not
as
that it
well.
would matter, you could have just blown the door off if you needed to.
All right, let's go.
Okay, I just wanna... Can I keep Regal in that? No, I can't. I really like his current outfit.
You... But how did you escape?
Tenebrae, go!
Just leave it to me.
You filthy beast! Give me back the detonator!
I still don't understand why Tenebrae stopped me from stopping Marta. That makes absolutely no sense.
No!
All right, we're done here. Let's go!
Wait! You won't get away that easily! If I let you all escape, Lady Alice will kill me!
Oh, okay, here we go.
Your time is at an end!
48, 48, and 57.
Take this! White line! This is it! Doesn't move! Now, come on! This is it! Come on!
Higher seal!
This is it! Now, come on!
How's this?
Watch that! Now, come on!
You wanna, like, actually, like, get stunned?
Now, come on!
Higher seal! Spirit seal!
He's not getting staggered at all. Lemon jail
Put your arm down.
Spirit seal! Thanks!
Running havoc! This is it! Triple kill!
Higher seal!
Raging storm! Running havoc!
Heal! Watch the light seal!
Here's a swallow! That can't be good.
Light seal!
Oh god. He does, like, damage.
Storm!
Be grateful.
Thanks!
Now, come on!
Triple kick!
Oh, healing power.
Come on!
Okay, go ahead, lemon jail.
Good! Moonbeam!
You're slow!
Moonbeam!
Powers! Light seal!
That was careless.
You go ahead and lemon jail.
Higher seal!
Now, come on!
Power seal!
White Wolf!
Okay, Marta.
Seal!
Now, come on!
Seal! Higher seal!
White Wolf! Dragon Blossom Storm! What?
He got stunned so well at the beginning of the fight, but now he doesn't get stunned at all.
The enemy closely.
That was on purpose!
Dual attack!
Seal!
How's this? Won't work! Roaring havoc! Blossom Storm!
But life follows all back up.
Shine!
You better not be dead.
Healing power.
God damn.
Hands. Much obliged.
Oh, brilliance, reveal your
Now
destruction.
come on.
Okay, go ahead and life bottle.
Shadow Prey. Won't work. Blossom Storm. Now come on.
Oh, healing power.
Not a chance.
Okay. Living chill.
Blossom Storm.
That was all my fault.
God dang. I mean, he's not actually that difficult so far. It's just, A, Marta won't stay the hell away from him.
Serpent
Blossom Storm.
This isn't good.
Shadow Prey. Careless.
No, get away from him, people!
Concentrate on the battle.
Now come on.
Number of items are dwindling.
It's to win.
Now come on.
Be grateful.
Approaching storm.
Pretty good.
Don't get hit.
Stop being near him, Marta! I don't know why this is difficult for you.
Power seal.
Much
Now
obliged.
come on. Approaching storm. White Blossom Storm.
Triple kick. Damn it. Be grateful.
Thanks.
You get away from him!
Moonbeam.
Are you up?
That was all my
Healing
fault.
power.
Moonbeam. Blossom Storm.
Not a check.
Roaring Havoc.
Pathetic.
Oh, come on! I got healed! I saw the heal go off! Urgh.
Concentrate on the enemy.
Now come on. Approaching storm. Now come on.
Resurrection.
Now come on. Moonbeam.
Healing power be good.
Don't get hit.
Moonbeam.
Marta, will you please keep the hell away from him? Why do you keep going in? Other than you're an idiot.
Using too much
Blossom
arms.
Storm. You're right. Shadow Prey.
Overexert yourself.
Stay back.
Blossom
Bring them
Storm.
back from the abyss.
Approaching storm. Shadow Prey. Approaching storm.
Resurrection.
Using too much arts.
But this is more fun.
Moonbeam.
Go ahead and use a pineapple gel.
Now come on. Now come on.
Resurrection. Bring them back from the
Now
abyss
come
of
on.
death.
Blossom Storm.
God bless America. He's not even that hard. He's just... My allies are stupid.
All my fault.
Blossom Storm.
Resurrection. Oh, healing power. Watch the enemy's move.
Blossom
That was
Storm.
on purpose.
You cannot rely too much on us.
But this is more fun.
Number of
Now
items
come
are
on.
dwindling.
It's to win.
Okay, go ahead and use a pineapple gel.
Now come on. Shadow Prey.
Awesome power.
Converging
Don't
fury.
strain yourself.
Come on. Roaring Blossom Storm.
There wasn't enough time.
Let's do better
Bring
next
them
time.
Apparently I just have to do healing because Marta can't.
Thanks.
Now come on.
I don't know why he's not stunnable.
Guard me while I'm casting.
Moonbeam. Shadow Prey. Blossom
Oh my god, will you please do your jobs?
Good. Oh,
Approaching
healing
storm.
power.
Now come on.
Heal.
Now come on.
Playtime's over.
Okay. I avoided using that the entire fight to make a point.
This is the final strike!
Alright, that will...
Darkness devours! I'm so power!
Did that do an extra 21 damage? Is that what I just saw? Okay, so I've got to ask something. Is it just because he was level 50-something and I was level 40, or I guess now 41, that I couldn't... Because it was really weird. At the beginning of the fight, he got staggered really easily. I knocked him down, but I broke off in order to go after the other the other members of the Vanguard. And then at the end of the fight, he just would not get staggered at all, ever. Not once. It was ridiculous. I don't understand what the change... Because obviously they were doing something. They gave him this like purple mist that made it very, very, very difficult to stagger. But with the other vendors there, it went away. But is there like... Was there a way... Was there a better way to do that? Because I just attritioned that fight. Okay, I've learned Swallow Fury. Swallow your fury. Oh, Concentrate 1. That's good for you to know.
What's all the commotion?
Daddy.
Wait, that's Commander Brute?
Marta, you're the descendant of the noble Silverant dynasty, and yet you associate with these low-born peasants. Have you no shame?
I thought the
Daddy,
Commander Brute was
are you
the
still
really big
obsessing about that?
brute guy.
The Silverant dynasty has no bearing on who we are right now.
I see you've yet to realize the significance of your heritage.
What? What do you think you're doing?
Consorting with filthy scum like yourselves has obviously clouded my daughter's mind. Taste the mighty power that has been granted to me by Solemn's core!
I'm a little confused. Because I have 6 cores.
Royal judgment shall be handed down! Much obliged.
Okay, go ahead and give me a pineapple joke, 'cause I don't have anything.
It's useless! You pests! The flame reduced the
Sir, you just killed your own daughter. Just in case you didn't know. I'm not sure if this is a real fight or not.
It's useless!
Be grateful.
It's useless!
So annoying.
He's level 66. Wait, he hasn't taken damage yet.
Despair! King's mercy! Have a taste!
No way.
Time's over!
Let me see if this does damage to him. I think this may be a fight I'm scripted to lose. Because his hit points pool is not lower. So if it doesn't lower from this, we know for a fact that this is just a fight I have to lose. Oh.
He's strong.
Okay, that settles that then. Darn it, at the beginning I thought I was actually going to beat him.
Not bad for a bunch of unworthy peasants. But you'll never make it out of here alive. That is, unless you think you can
Well, I do think I can defeat you. I don't know if the game will let me.
This has gone on long enough. I can't let you humiliate me in front of Commander Brute anymore.
Emil!
Farewell, little boy!
No, Daddy!
Oh, damn.
Get out of my way!
Now's our chance. Let's go!
Here's the question: does he even like care that he killed one of his underlings? I have a feeling, based on the way they're characterizing, that he doesn't. Oh, I didn't know I was back there.
You all go on ahead.
No, that's
Regal.
stupid.
What are you waiting for?
You?
This man Brute is extremely skilled. If we waste time fighting here, more Vanguard will arrive and we'll be captured.
Which is why you should get in the damn boat.
It would certainly be reckless for us to fight in earnest against an opponent who's using the power of Solemn's core.
But we're using the power of like 6 cores. And Ratatosk.
Sheena!
Regal, just hang on. We'll be back for you.
Why would we be back for him? Also, I thought they were holding... I guess no, the Sicily are back at the... But even this, I mean, how are we going to get out of the city? They're still surrounding the city.
Go!
I mean, they can't kill Regal.
It's already morning. Come on. We need to get out of the city.
Regal. Daddy.
Or, if we go by his delusion, the Regal Daddy.
Marta, if we stay here, what Regal did will be for nothing.
Yeah.
Emil's right. Come on, let's hurry.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get while the getting's good. I noticed all the Vanguard have mysteriously disappeared.
What in the world is going on here? The entire city has fled, and you're roaming free? How did you even get here?
Well, we put one foot in front of the other, and then we ran into you.
Commander Brute's gonna be mad at me!
Looks like our troubles aren't over just yet.
I won't let you get away this time! Crescent Strike!
I wondered where the hell she was. I'm like, we're kind of getting close to the end. We haven't even seen Presea.
Presea?
This place is dangerous. Come with me.
Wait, is that not her voice actress? Because he said everyone's voice actor changed except for, like, 2 people we already met. Because that sounds just like Presea.
We should be okay now.
Okay, not as much now that I heard more lines.
Who are you?
My name is Presea Combatir.
I don't think I ever saw her last name before. I didn't know her last name was literally Combat.
Presea was one of our companions on the journey of world regeneration. But what are you doing in Altamira?
I came to tell everyone at Lezareno about what's happening in Ozette. But I ran into someone from the village of Mizuho. They filled me in on the situation here, so I decided to help.
Yeah, that doesn't sound exactly like her. Never mind, I take it back.
You couldn't have come at a better time. Take these two somewhere safe. I need to go back to Altamira.
If you're going to help Regal, I'm coming too.
No, you have to protect Marta.
Regal? Did something happen to him?
He's off fighting the Vanguard all by himself. Marta and Emil can fill you in on the details.
All the stuff that you don't get to help, because Presea has a very weird, I don't really like you, but I really respect you, and I kind of actually like you relationship with Regal.
Sheena, I don't quite understand what's going on, but I'll take you to somewhere safe. You can fill me in once we get there.
Right. Thank you.
Well, that's interesting. Presea is level 45, which is quite different than level 38. So Marta caught up where we were. I bet this means we're right about to end the episode, or not the episode, in the chapter. But I'm gonna go ahead and save here. I will see you all in the next one, and yeah, it looks like I'm underleveled again. God damn it. Marta finally caught up with the other ones, so Marta is now where she should have been at the beginning of Chapter 6. I'm trying to see what you guys mean. I feel like half the problem I had with Hawk was that my level was low enough I couldn't stagger him. But it was weird, when I was fighting against Brute, I staggered him pretty efficiently. So I don't really know. I feel better about that fight, but I also do feel that it was just me using attacks for a long time. Because he never got staggered, I never really got to do any combos. I just got to hit him until his hit points ran out. So I am starting. Obviously I'm going to have to continue to, be a little bit more proactive at getting my level up to where it's supposed to be. Which you guys have been saying for a long time, but it's frustrating. Up until now, with Tales games, as long as you could continue to progress, it was great, and frankly, you were underleveled, and it made it harder, and that was cool. But I kind of feel like I'm underleveled to the point where it's not really possible. I'm running into a situation where there is no, interesting, Altessa's house. Why can't I go there? I wonder if that's where she's taking me to safe. That would certainly be safe, and it's relatively close. I bet that's why it's there. Never mind. Anyway, I will see you next time. I am rambling.